What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail, man. Here's the thing. You know, give a man a fish, he eats for a day. Teach a man a fish, he eats for a lifetime. What do how much do you appreciate the fisherman? How much do you appreciate the person in your life that taught you how to fish? Because some of us are we got two types of people in the world in this topic. People who never wanted to learn how to fish and people who did want to learn how to fish. But the fisherman was there for both. And what happens is, for the person who wants to learn how to fish, it's interesting because they want their independence. Kind of like a kid who, I can tie my own shoe and I can get my own pole and I know how to get my own stuff. I can get it. They have that independence and it's like, okay, do this, do this, do this. Bang, bang, bang. You fishing. Good job. Right? And then at the same time, or I should have said two types of people in the sense of you have people who appreciate the fisherman and you got the person who resents the fisherman. And then you have the other person who is like, how about I just show up after these fish are done and you just give me something? And you don't want to get on the boat. You don't want to be in the water. You don't want to be in the ocean. You don't want to be in the turbulent weather. You don't want to put yourself at risk. And you don't want to see what it's like for a person to put themselves at risk. Or toil or sweat or strain to get something because you don't want to see how much work it actually takes, because if you saw the work, you would actually respect the person. Be like, man, you did all this and you still give me a fish, man, that's crazy, man. My bad, but I don't want to know what you're doing out there, because in my mind, as long as it's easy, it's all good. All you're doing is just going out there and just throwing the net out and pulling the net out. Like, it ain't nothing. It's nothing to that. Like, anybody could do it. Okay, well, you do it. Man, whatever. Just give me a fish. And see, the people who resent the fisherman, I was talking to a cool brother yesterday, and he was kind of talking, and it made me think about sometimes people want to become rich and they want to help people without thinking about the people you help might resent you because they just want to show up. When people say, I want to give back to the homeless, just if you give back to the homeless, that does not mean that they're going to not be homeless. They're going to still be homeless. Because they don't want to fit. They don't want to be taught how to fish. They just want to walk around and be homeless. A lot of folks, not all, but a lot of folks. Same thing when you teach people how to fish. You cannot control how good or bad of a fisherman they are. You just teach them. You might teach somebody how to fish and they might far exceed what you do as a fisherman in life. And you be like, dang, I remember teaching them, but God, I need to ask them for some lessons. And then there are people that you teach and they seem to never get it. It's like, I remember teaching you, but I don't know, were you paying attention? Like, were you asleep? I remember your eyes was open and you was nodding your head and saying, okay, but what happened? So along the way, you got to ask yourself also, do you appreciate the fisherman? Because either way, they're taking time out of their day to make your life better, whether they're teaching you how to fish or they're bringing you fish. You know what I'm saying? Do you actually appreciate them? And the vast majority of us do not. Like when people say, you don't know how the sausage is being made. You just like it on your plate. So here we go. And it's like, are you going to get up that early when the sun's not up? Are you going to be in the water quietly? No. Are you going to be fighting and with big 100-pound fish to get them in the boat? struggling and straining and, oh, I caught another one. No, that's not what you're going to do. And ironically, do you appreciate the fisherman? Because if he teaches you how to fish, the pride in catching your own, the pride in going, man, I did that, I caught that, wow, like I can actually do this. I don't need to ask you for a meal anymore because I can actually get out here and do this. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go get my boat tomorrow and I'm going to get it popping. It's the same thing. But for the people who resent the fisherman, it's like, like when kids say, I don't want to do what you do. I want to make my own way. Okay, well, make your own way, but just don't come back to the fisherman's table to eat. If you're making your own way, fish for yourself in your own way. Don't have a backup plan. Well, I'm going to go make my own way, but if it don't work, I'm going to go back to the table. And I'm be like, ugh, I don't even like doing this, but ooh, this is good. What is this? This is trout, this is salmon, this is flounder, what this is halibut? Is this Chilean sea bass? What is this? Ooh, it's delicious. Don't do that. Don't do that. But tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch you on the next one. And ask about the fishermen in your life who taught you things. Do you appreciate them? Like, share, subscribe, or die trying, man. Peace.